Blix Bike, and today I'd like to show you how to take care of your bike. Basic maintenance is going to go a long ways towards making your bike ride smoothly, efficiently, and prevent wear and tear. Pumping up your tires regularly is going to be really important for the bike to ride well and to prevent punctures and any other kind of flats like pinch flats. You'll want to pump your tires up about once a week because the inner tubes are slightly porous and will lose air over time. You'll want to make sure that your tires are always inflated within the range printed on the tire. In this case, this tire is rated from 50 to 85 psi, pounds per square inch. You'll want to use a floor pump with a gauge to make sure that you're pumping up your tires enough. You'll want to remove the valve cap, which is not super important, it's essentially a dust cap, from the valve. Get the pump on there and just start pumping until the gauge reads your target. Lighter riders and riders wanting the most comfort will want to use the lower end of the range, while heavier riders and riders carrying a lot of cargo will want to pump up close to the maximum recommended pressure. Next, I'd like to show you how to lube your chain. Lubing your chain is really important so that other drivetrain components don't get worn out, and so you don't have to deal with excess friction and annoying squeaks. First, you'll want to make sure that your chain is wiped clean. If you don't have a bike stand, you can do this with your bike upside down. Next, I'll apply a little bit of chain lube. Don't use WD-40 unless it's a bike-specific formulation, but use something that is formulated for bikes. A little goes a long way. I'm just going to apply chain lubricant about once around the chain. And unless the chain is really rusty and has been neglected, that will be plenty. Next, I backpedal the bike, which allows the lubricant to work its way into the chain, lubricating against any metal-on-metal friction. Last, but very important, I'm going to take my rag again, and I will wipe off any excess lubricant from the outside of the chain so as to prevent dust from collecting on the chain lubricant. Last, for basic safety, it's good to check bolts on a regular basis, maybe once a month unless you're riding a whole lot. If you're carrying a lot of cargo, it's really important to check rack bolts, and a little multi-tool with Allen wrenches, metric Allen wrenches, is going to be really handy for them. Just going to check that all these bolts are tight. I don't want to get them as tight as I can, but I just really want to make sure that nothing is loose here. It's also a good idea to clean your brake track occasionally, especially if you're riding in a hilly area and or in nasty weather. To do that, you'll want some rubbing alcohol and clean paper towels. If you got disc brakes, you just want to wipe down the rotor, a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Make sure you never touch your discs with your fingers because you don't want to get any grease on there. Your fingers can get greasy. If you have rim brakes that squeeze the rim, we'll do the same thing on the rim brake track. This will help your brake pads last longer and get better braking power. Thanks for watching. To learn more, check out some of our other videos or go to our help center at blixbike.com.